Today I want to talk about e-commerce and marketing. Hi and welcome. My name is Harold F. Rich and I am producing this again out of Dubai. If you can see that, it's now 41 degrees here. My son and my wife just went to the pool and I'm sitting here making that video just for you. So listen to me. Today we're going to talk about marketing. Marketing for your e-commerce business. What e-commerce channels can you basically use to market your website or your products? That, of course, all depends on your industry. The key for marketing your products or services is to find out where your target group is and what your target group needs and how you should or can talk to your target group. So that means it doesn't really matter what kind of shop system you have. It doesn't really matter if you are getting started new or if you are already very established. Of course, if you are established and you have a marketing budget, it's much easier for you to go after certain markets and to spend a lot of money in marketing. If you get started new, you have to get started a little slower. You probably don't have that much money to spend on marketing channels. So it's important for you to slowly pick the right target group and to pick the right channel. So if you know your people are, let's say, on Facebook, you have some hip stuff that you want to sell on Facebook and you know your target group will be on Facebook, or your target group will be very easy to target on Facebook. There are certain channels like where you have a lot of groups. Let's say you want to market to MLM groups, or you want to market to other marketers because you have some kind of software, or you want to market something to, I don't know, Kindle book publishers or Amazon sellers or stuff like that. You will find a lot of groups on Facebook where there's a lot of people that will actually be involved in that topic. So it could be a good way to target the people over there. But especially if it comes to Facebook marketing, it's a little difficult to get the point in Facebook marketing, because Facebook marketing, you shouldn't actually advertise a product. If you look at Facebook, if you look at your own Facebook stream, Facebook, you want to see like information about your friends and so on, and it doesn't really match or it doesn't really fit if there is then like an ad and saying buy my product. So if you want to market on Facebook, you should do it more like information, like to tell it to a friend. So use a very soft way to sell or make people interested, get people interested in your product or service. So you could put out a lot of new informations, could write blog posts, you could have like nice images that you know that people will like in that industry, or some kind of news or whatever that will fit actually into their needs. So it will not stand out so much if they scroll through their feed, and they will somehow accept it much better because it's not like this is advertisement. If you have the feeling, or if you see it from data that your target group is not on Facebook, of course there is always Google AdWords, Google Shopping and so on. Google AdWords you can use for most of the target markets, I would say, or for most of your businesses, because it will just give the people the information if they search for any information, any keyword. So it will be right for almost every target group. For Google Shopping, it doesn't fit all the time, because sometimes Google Shopping will not show any results for certain queries, for certain things that people will type in. But AdWords is also a very good fit. And also for AdWords, try to get it right. Try to get the target group right. And it's critically important that you are getting started, or also if you're established, that you're not wasting money and time on keywords that are too general. So you don't want to market like the keyword car or holidays or whatever if you would be a car dealer, or if you would sell holidays or something like that online. You wouldn't try to target this specific keywords because they're too broad. What do you think people are looking for if they type in car or holidays? You don't know what car they want, you don't know the color, you don't know where they want to go on holiday, you don't know if they want to go on winter, summer holiday, in which country, and so on. So you have to find out long tail queries. So it should be at least 2, 3, 4, or even a sentence. The less money you can spend, the longer normally your query needs to be, or the target keyword or the target phrase, because the longer the target phrase is, the more words, normally then it's getting quite cheap. The single keywords, the money keywords, are very competitive, so there's a lot of competitors bidding on it and they will be very expensive. So try to figure out what are the right keywords for you. This is the key to success. Then you have to figure out, so the keywords would be first, then you have to find out how can you talk to your target group, on which channel are they, how should you communicate your message, what you're going to show them. Do you want to show them information? If you show them information, it has to be clear for you that they're probably not in a buying stage. This especially is important for AdWords, I would say, because if you do AdWords for informational queries or for queries for search terms that you know that people are going to find, or informations, then most of the time people will not buy from you. This is totally fine if you're a bigger company and you can spend the money additionally on building up a focus group or building up future clients. But if you're getting started and you've got a very tight budget, you probably should not start by advertising for your blog posts that just give informations. I would really recommend, if you're getting started, then you advertise for your products or your categories. So people will land on your product and it will be keywords like buy a car, or buy, or holiday in Spain for 4 persons, or a certain price or price range, or very specific, maybe the island or whatever. So that you can be sure they type in words like book or buy or get or something like that, that will indicate that they want to have it now. Because if they land on your landing page, then they are very likely to buy. And if you're getting started, you need that, because you need a return on your investment straight away most of the time. If you're getting started new, you don't have so much money to spend. If you have budget for that, you can just set up a campaign and it will allow you actually to show the content to a lot of new people, and maybe they're gonna buy later on from you. You could use certain techniques like remarketing, retargeting to keep them engaged. You could try to get their email address and so on. So there's a lot of opportunities out there. So if it comes to marketing, especially for your e-commerce business, make sure you pick the right keywords, you pick the right target group, you produce the right kind of content, and you try to convert the people. And you keep in mind that if it's informational content, it's not so likely that they're gonna convert straight away. I hope that was useful, and I'm gonna do some new videos next week. Probably I will be in Hong Kong to set up a new company. I will talk about that in the next videos, why I'm going to Hong Kong and why I'm setting up actually a new company here in Dubai, because Dubai is actually tax-free. You don't even have to do bookkeeping, so I don't have to keep any invoices. Great life, as you can tell. But I'm still going to Hong Kong to set up another company. So subscribe to my YouTube channel or sign up for my newsletter on the website, and you will get all that information automatically. I hope that was useful, and I see you next week from Hong Kong. Bye bye. See you.